Mistakes that I have made in marriage that you should not be making. When I just understood that I need to work with what I have, I just got happier. Some people will call me and be complaining about things that they're complaining so bitterly about the things that I've accepted. Don't compare your marriage to another person's marriage. Some people can lie you. Let me be truthful. I had an experience recently that I'm shaken. Not everybody has to know the rules you are making in your house. It's so important that you filter what you listen to. Someone can tell you, hey, what rubbish. If the man is not putting his hand to help you and take care of your child, that man is crazy. My husband can never. My sister. This one, even me, I have to drag my ears. There's a reason that we went to the altar to swear the oath before God. Hey dear, welcome to my channel. My name is Odike, and today I have a very exciting topic to discuss. I want to talk about what I've learned so far in marriage / how to stay happy in your marriage. You get me? I got married like October 2021. So as at now that I'm filming, this is about 1 year and some months. You get me? But it's amazing the kind of things that I've experienced in marriage, especially when it comes to relating with people and how to just like keep your sanity and be happy. It's amazing. Soon to be brides, soon to be wives, new couples, every woman who is either in marriage or about to get married, you get me? Let's talk. How do you stay happy in your marriage and what have I learned so far? All the points I have to tell you are very important. That's why I even wrote it down so that I don't miss anything at all. The first thing I would say is accept where you are. No two marriages are the same. Oh, this has to be this is the big one. In marriage, you have to look at what you're working with. What do I mean by that? Look at your husband. Look at the financial status in the house, right? And understand that this is what you're working with. I mean, you're married, so you're most likely going to have other married friends, either from church, from your friends, like when you were single, your university friends, wherever your friends are, you're definitely going to encounter other married people. And their lives are totally different from your life. It's very easy, very, very, very easy for you to have talked with somebody and hear what's happening in their house and begin to say, but my house. See, my darling, when I just understood that I need to work with what I have, I just got happier. Some people will call me and be complaining about things that they're complaining so bitterly about the things that I've accepted. See, my dear, this is where I am, this is where I am. This is where my husband is, this is where my husband is. Only then, I'm telling the truth, can you have peace of mind and happiness in your heart. Accept where you are, what you have, what you can afford, what you can't afford. It's so important because that's where you can now have peace. And you don't get to be giving your husband pressure that he doesn't need. Because see, we're supposed to be helpmates, right? And at the end of the day, your home is your home. Your marriage is your marriage. If you are giving sweet energy, good energy, he's also going to give you good energy as well. Unless maybe you don't want peace in your home. I think this definitely leads me to my second point. Don't compare your marriage to another person's marriage. See. That one, I have experiences with it. Some people can lie you. Like I've experienced people tell me stories about their homes to save face. Like people can tell you stories about their lives and their marriages and their homes just to save face, just so that you have an impression about them. Some people can listen to your story, your life here, or even assume, because what really do you know? Some people can see you and assume the kind of life you're living and begin to tell you cook up stories, my dear. I will have goosebumps. I have goosebumps because, let me be truthful, I had an experience recently that I think this is over a month or 2 months right now, but I'm shaken. Like I'm shaken. Like I am till now. That's why I have goosebumps. I am shaken because some people can cook up stories that are just lies, just because they think that you're living a certain way. So you'll be feeding off what they're telling you, thinking that's their reality. But when it blows, at some point you begin to ask yourself that, why did this person have to start telling me all these lies? Like, hey, new couples, come closer, let me tell you. As in, you begin to ask yourself, like, why did this person have to tell me all these lies? Just because of what? People are crazy. The same people on earth are not up to, I don't know how many they are, because me, I'm one of them, People can cook up things so dope. The sooner you never compare, and even comparison is even a big one. Even outside marriage, I tell like people that are working, I tell you, the moment you begin to compare yourself like to another person's job and another person's pay, that's the moment you have told yourself that I don't want to be happy. I'm telling you, you've told, because why will you compare yourself? That person is married to somebody else, you're married to somebody else. The dynamics is totally different, my sister. Do not compare yourself, your marriage, the way things are to another person. The third one I'm going to slip it in is make your own rules. Now, it's good to go online and look for, you get me, tips, what made this person's marriage last longer. Is very good to do all that, yeah. But at the end of the day, you're working with you and your man and, you know, your family. If you have a child now, boom, this is like your instrument. This is what you're working with. You get, yeah. So make your own rules that will make you happy. Try to find a way to talk to your man. Hey, gosh, listen, you got to find a way to talk to your man. Don't even marry a man that you cannot talk to. Now, this is for my single girls. Before you get married, look at the person that you're dating. See if you can talk to him. It's important that you guys have that communication going on. It's so important that you can say, honey, this is how I feel, and he listens to you. It is so important that you can say, honey, you know what, I think that for this thing that you're doing, I think we should do that. It is important because when you enter into the marriage, you realize that you gotta have a man whose ears are open to listen to you. Now that way you can now make rules that are okay with you. Don't waste your time going online arguing arguments that you don't need, my sister. See, make your own rules in your own house. Not everybody has to know the rules you are making in your house. Not everybody has to know. It's not in every situation or conversation that you're in that you must chip in your mouth. You can be there and listen, oh really, yeah, and act like you don't know. This is the way to stay happy. Listen to me. You can be acting like you don't know, oh really, oh yeah. And then you go home. And when you go home, see, it's important, I told you, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, understand, okay, this is my rule. So when you hear another person's own, if it sounds good to you, discuss it with your man. And you know what, I feel like you mustn't say, this person said, so that means, no. What if we try to do this in the house? What do you think about that? You gotta hear what he has to say. If it's open to like the point you made, boom, add it. But don't go and listen to, it's so important that you filter what you listen to. What the person tells you, okay, that's good. When you come home, stick to your own rules or apply the one that you think is good. Hey, my dear, someone can tell you, hey, what rubbish. If the man is not putting his hand to help you and take care of your child, that man is crazy. My husband can never. My sister, if you know that this is, you're married to somebody that has said, okay, I don't want to do anything, oh yeah, they employ help. Employ help. Be working with that. When you go outside and you're discussing, oh really, yeah, that's so true. When you come home, stick to your own something. And this does, because I'm thinking about it right now, it doesn't make you like wicked or selfish, you get me? I feel like your discernment should tell you who will listen to you, who you will talk to, and the person will be able to listen to you. Do you get me? Yeah. Why am I saying don't discuss outside? Because when you go outside and begin to discuss, this is not how I own, this is how my own, this is how my own is, you don't know what people's minds are. People can hear your life, assume things, begin to just run with things they don't know. If you see somebody who genuinely is confused, so maybe you're 5 years in marriage, 3 years in marriage, whatever, and you see somebody who just got married and the person is just confused, you can advise such a person. But if it's just people talking about how this is how my husband does, it's all, see, don't put your mouth there. And back to comparison, people can tell you different things. So take, for example, you go to somebody's house now and anything you touch, my husband got it from America, London, Japan, whatever. See, it's okay. That person's husband can afford that. Don't bring that energy to your house and start getting angry because maybe the last big thing that you bought in your house was you that paid for it and it wasn't your husband. They are working with their own rules. This is the man is the person taking care. Yeah, you and your husband know that, okay, this is what he's handling financially. You are doing this. Might see. I told you I just got bitten, right? Yeah, listen to me, my sister. That is the way to stay happy. Is it 0.4, 0.5? I don't know. I think it's 0.5, or maybe 0.4, whatever. Listen, quality friends are way better than quantity. This one, I even may have to drag my ears because I cannot lie. I am not somebody who does quantity, like, at all. I can be running with like 2 friends, 3 friends, and I mean, if you watch my wedding vlog, I'll put a link to that down below. I literally had 2 bridesmaids, 2 triado white, but I had 2 bridesmaids. I am somebody who, because I mean, I listen to the Holy Spirit. I'm very spiritual, you get me? If anybody negative comes to me, I sense it fast. So I see myself sensing things a lot about people. Sometimes I wish I just did not feel it. Sometimes I want to just quiet the Holy Spirit. I'm like, let me just be friends with this person. But by the time you begin to feel energy, you just have to give yourself space. But me, if you're giving me bad energy, I give you space, yeah, good. But I cannot lie. When I look at a video now, yeah, and I see somebody's married and I see like person had like, I don't know, man, 10 bridesmaids. The person is going on trips just with girls. I sometimes feel like, man, why can't I just have a lot of friends? What is it now? Like, why can't I have a lot of friends? But I've come to realize, you see, in this, the longer I'm living, the wiser I'm getting. Quality friends are better than quantity. One funny thing is that I also have people close to me, right? Now, I'm saying friends like friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, I can't lie, but I have people close to me. There's a lady I know, yeah, she is somebody who has like, this person, my friend, but when she comes and tells me the kind of things that her friend does to her, I get confused. Like, this kind of act should not be related to or associated with someone that calls themselves your friend. It's not possible now. So why are you still friends with this person? Like, why? Do you get me? And I'll tell her, like, let this person go. She'll say, okay, it's true. I'll let her go. I won't talk to her. But like 2 months later, I'm seeing this same girl with that same person. I'm just like, I'm confused. For peace of mind, for happiness and joy, what's quality friends? What kind of values do you have? Does the person share your values? What kind of life do you want to live? Does the person share this kind of life you want to live? Can you be your... See, this is the most important one. Let me even cross my leg for this. I want to get... Can you be your most real, original self around this person? Take, for example, so somebody called me and said, you know what's up? Let's go and hang out. You get me, in a garden. Because I'm in Abuja. Abuja has a lot of gardens. Let's go and hang out in a garden. Boom. I'm like, okay, let's go. But then if I was being very, very real with myself, I had a lot of financial, like, obligations that I had to do. Hanging out was not so important to me that I now had to spend money paying for the gate fee. I could afford it, but it wasn't necessary for me. So I called them, like, you know what, we can as well just use gardens that are free or way cheaper than what you're telling me to pay for that garden. And they were like, no, no, what kind of, well, no, that's so ras. That's, oh my gosh, that garden you mentioned, that person is so ras. Like, they really made it feel like that person is so dead, so ras, so this, so that. I was like, okay, no problem. Now that was my cue to even say, you know what, maybe I'm not supposed to be in this space, because you see right now, if I'm telling you this is that I cannot afford this and you're not listening to me, maybe we're not supposed to be together. But I'm thinking that, you know what, my friend should elevate me. I should be able to, but okay, good. And I go there, and when I went there, do you know the irony? The irony is that when it came to some people paying money, I could see the discomfort and the struggle, for not me, for the person that was even like, oh my God. I could see that it's like to bring out the money she paid though, but like I could just see that she did not happily pay. So why didn't we just avoid this? Like, you get, so if you are not even comfortable enough you to pay the money, so why couldn't we just be open to each other and just be like, you know what, let's just go to a garden where, because at the end of the day, that's why I say quality friends. Whether I am in the bougiest place rather, or I am in the most local place, what is important to me is the people I am there with. If I'm in the bougiest place and I'm not with my core people that I can be myself, it would not be a good hangout. If I were in a local, do you get me? Like, if I am with my people, if we're in a bougie place, it will be fun. We'll make fun of everything happening. Do you get? Oh my gosh, look at you, say you're a bush girl. You can't even, we'll have fun. Do you get me? Yeah. So my dear, don't, because you want to make friends, now go and be carrying people that are above your league. I know that the motivational speaker, they you know, you have to have friends that will lift you up. Yes, so you should have those friends. But my darling, if you cannot just be yourself, if you always have to just hide, fake, be uncomfortable, how dare you go out, leave your comfort of your house and go outside and be uncomfortable all through this day? My sister, why did you go out? Anyways, next point, make your home peaceful to live in. Oh gosh, this is so important. See, your home is your nest, is your husband's nest, is your children's nest. This is your place, it's your children's nest. That's why the first point I said was make peace with where you are. Make your home peaceful. Do you know that there's a verse in the Bible, I think it's in Proverbs, the verse says that a man will rather go and live, listen, it's in Proverbs, a man will rather go and live in the roof, in a corner of the roof, than to stay with a nagging wife. You see the point I made earlier, I think it's point 3 or 4, I said, don't even marry a man that you cannot have conversations with. Because in marriage, of course, two people are coming together, living together, everything is new for both parties, you get me? Yeah. So it would take, you know, a couple of or a number of, you know, arguments for you guys to find your balance, for you guys to find your mojo. Do you get me? Yeah, because I mean, why are you doing this? You normal arguments must come in. You know, I heard that the first year of marriage might be tough. First 3 years, those period, because this is, you're meeting for the first time. Yeah. However, after all those times, what you should be doing is finding a way to, okay, this is what he likes, this is what he doesn't like. Sometimes, you know, you can be talking to your man and you just see that this thing is going to cause wahala. My sister, just press break. See, when there's peace in the house, you guys can reason right. You guys can plan. You guys can have a goal. If you're quarreling, everything is disjointed. The Bible says that, you know me, I'm a child of God. Let's go. The Bible actually says, so 1 will chase 1,000, 2 will chase 10,000. It's when you guys are peaceful, like you guys have one, we are your man, have one, your husband, have one voice, that you can now come together. Even spiritually, unity is important. Physically as well, unity is important. There are a lot of things that should break the unity. But my darling, not just ladies, even men too, because make it easy for us men. Are big. But find peace in your home. Make it peaceful. Whatever it is that you need to do. See, sometimes it might just mean you will cook often, and maybe you don't like cooking. But my sister, you have been complaining about this thing, you've been complaining, you've been angry. How about you just accept that, okay, I'm supposed to be cooking often in my house. I will just do it. Find something, plug into your ears and be listening. Because we want peace, put something in your ears and be listening, so that when you're doing the job, you're enjoying the job. By the time he sees that nobody's giving him that energy, he's that the husband, he's safe, he will be happy to come home. And I'm saying this, I'm young, and let me tell you, one main reason I'm doing this video is because even me too, when, let's say, do not want to get me, I want to come back to my channel and watch this video and even learn. Because I'm talking based on my experience, but also I'm also talking for myself as well. Let me also come back and watch it and say, okay, you know what, Omi, you said this, so how about you employ it now? So this is me even being accountable to my own self and to you. Let's all be accountable. Do you get me? Let's try. Sometimes it might be hard, I know. Don't worry, my last point will help you when like you're like, oh, you don't understand. This one has passed normal talk. This one is now crazy. Wait for my last point. That one will help you a lot. But let's go to the next point. This one. A wife is the manager of the home. The sooner you understand this and accept it, the better for you. Oh my gosh, for real. As a wife, you are the manager of the home. Like literal manager. Like you're the person that manages the home. Before now, when I just got married, you get me? I used to expect like, let me and demand. This is why it's our house. Let us think about it. Let us plan together. Hey, my battery's low. Hang on, I'm coming. Yes, I'm back. So, manager, the wife being the manager of the home. You are the manager. Initially, when I just got married, oh my gosh, I used to get angry. Like maybe I'm like, what do we eat today? I don't know. What do we do today? I don't know. Hey, something as little as maybe we're going out. Let's say we have like 4 places that we want to go to in a day. Something as little as, okay, you know what? How about we go here and we go here and we go here and we end here? You know, based on, you know, if we go here, it can lead us to going here, and you know, something as little as that. If I don't even like say it, it just feels like there's going to be like, you know, this thought in this conversation, shine the movement, you get me? And I didn't understand like what's happening. I think the one that paid me the most was even like, what are we going to eat today? Oh my gosh, like I'm just like, why can't you even help me? Why can't you even just say something like, hey, my sister, after many getting angry, I just came to realize something. Yeah, we are the managers. How did I get to realize that? At some point I would be like, you know what, I'll eat what I want to eat, like what, because me, I'm thinking like I would like to cook what you like as well. He's like I don't know, anything you like I like. Literally. So when I just started to do, okay, you know what, and I said it, you know, being truthful, being spiteful, I'm like, I'll cook what I like, sha. It wasn't like even when I cook what I like, he doesn't complain at all. I'm telling you. I'll be like, man, there's food, oh. Okay, what is it? I'll say this. Okay, bring it. I'll give him, you eat. Yeah, and you look, okay, oh. I told you, I wanted to be spiteful, oh. Yeah, but no spite is coming. He's okay. Maybe sometimes he'll be like, So let's say I'm like, okay, so I'm making soup. I'm making maybe okra soup. He'll be like, let's try go see. We ate okra, like. It's those times that he'll be like, okay. And those times are like once in maybe 10 times. Before, normally he'll be like, no problem. I just realized that, see, the sooner I understand that it's my role, this is my own role, to manage it, to plan it, like I literally am the person, women are the people for peace, yeah? Just control the direction of the home. Now, God has blessed me. It's a blessing, I have like assistants in my house, you get me, yeah? Good girl, I love her. Even down to, have you microwaved the food? Shouldn't he eat now? Shouldn't that one? Why is he wearing this? Why is he wearing that? Even down to that. If I don't do it, when you understand, right, and you accept it, it's easier for you. Do you get me? Yeah. As compared to, but why is it always me? Why can't you do it? Why can't you? Who are you? Don't you want to be happy? I want to be happy over here. So understanding that you're the manager of the home. And when you even see the power that it comes with, you get me, like, okay, so I'm the person, so nobody handles anything except, no, not anything, but like, I mean, let's say it comes to food. I already know, okay, this is the ration that needs to go. This is when we need to buy something new. This is like, my brain is, do you get me? I'm doing maths in my home, but it's making us happy. You get me? You cannot come and say, okay, you know what? I think like maybe tomorrow, since we are going here, how about we do this place first, that place second, and that place third? You know, because and hear what he will say. Do you get me? He'll be like, oh, okay. Mostly he will like, okay. Do you get me? So that way, you know, we're contributing and things are going smoothly and everything is happy. Anyways, I've gotten to my final point, the sweetest, the most important point ever. God is the secret weapon you need in your home. Oh man, see, drag your ears, open your ears. Wait, I am for real. Do not underestimate God. See, there's a reason I'm Christian, obviously. There's a reason that we went to the altar when we were about to get married, to swear the oath before God. There's a reason. There's a reason that there's something called white wedding. There's a reason. See, God has to be the person that will tie you people with the cord of love. You cannot succeed in this marriage if you don't have God. I don't know how to drum it into your ears. See, sometimes even when you're angry, see, next time, let's say your husband annoys you, you're so angry, you don't know. Kneel down. The same way you would have called somebody to report, like, do you know what you did? Do. My sister, I promise you, see, it works like magic. Kneel down. Complain to God. God, I'm so angry. Listen to the complaint. Just listen. God, I'm so angry. I can't even lie to you. I am angry. I don't even know what to do. He hurts me. This morning, he woke up. I took my time to cook the food. He ate it, came back, and he started to shout at me. Maybe I did not give him maybe like a piece of meat or something. He said I ate the meat. What is that? Suddenly we started to fight and he hit me. Okay, he did not hit you, God. But even if he did, thank God. He hit me. This is not what I want in my marriage. Oh my God, come and help me. I don't even know if I can even move forward if he doesn't apologize to me. And even more that, oh God, I don't want to be going through this in my marriage. God, come and help me, please, because he's the only person that can help you. I'm telling you, I have another point to add. But that'll be for the single. No, I'll put that on. Leave that. That'll be on that video entirely. But really, he's the only person. Even something as important, really, as the voices that his ears are listening to, you can kneel down and talk about it to God. God, every time he comes, we want to make important decision. He does not do this. He does not listen to me. God, help him to listen to me. Or we can say, God, after we discuss something, we have agreed though, and that thing is supposed to help us. Look at this matter we agreed together now. He went out. His friend spoke to him. He has changed his mouth. Oh God, please let him not be hearing voices that would confuse him. I block his ears from the negative advice right now. Oh God, let him hear the right voices in his head in the name of Jesus. God, in my home, make us happy. Oh God, see, God has to be the secret weapon. The Bible says that he knows the end. Should I talk about God? You don't know? He knows the end from the beginning. It's God that can tie the home with a cord of love. It's God that take it from me, I'm very real. It's God that can make him see points that you've been trying to tell him, but he's not seeing that point. It's God that can help him to see it too. How will you do it? Because you have prayed. He will be in his own corner, just doing random thought. The thought will hook him, like Holy Spirit, come on, for real. Suddenly he will come and message saying, you know what, I just want to say sorry. You know how men are with your ego, I want to say sorry for la la la. No matter what I said it very sharp or whatever, he has said it. God has to be, every marriage really needs a secret weapon. Let God be your own secret weapon. He sees what you don't see. He's the revealer of hidden truth. You know what that means? He's the revealer of hidden truth. He's the one that will guide your step. Marriage is too important for you not to hold it with God. How do you want to do that? How? When there are vultures up and down, vultures as women, vultures as men, his friends that might not be happy at the way his marriage is going, his friends that might be angry that he has given birth to 2 children, they don't have any, he has 1, they don't have any, he has 3, they have 1, he has job, they don't have job, he has more money in the business. Like, do you get me? Like, there are vultures everywhere, man. Or is it the ladies that are looking at your man, and the man that was dead, nobody took eye, you met, you got married, like this, boom. Suddenly, this guy is so hot. I want to go and choke my body. Some girls right now, they don't got shame. They don't have shame. They will choke themselves. When I say I'm married, they will choke. Baba, you gotta go back and tell God that committed is important. Let God be your secret weapon. And you see, going back to the point I said that some things you might be like, oh, but I have tried to make peace in my home. This one is his own problem. He's angry. He's so angry. He has anger issues. My sister, discuss it with God. Discuss it with God. Again, look at the man before you marry. If you're single, you're a single girl. Do you get me? Maybe I need to talk to my single girls in another video entirely. Let this just be, talk between married women. Let's be like married women, gisting corner. You get me? Exactly. I'll do another video talking to my single girl. Let me tell you, maybe mistakes I made before I got married that you should not make when you're picking the right partner, or important things to look out for. Leave mistakes. What you should look out for, like real things to look out for if you know that you want to marry the man. Yeah, exactly. That's all, my darling. I'm hoping this is part 1. If I get any updated gist, I'll come and give you guys a gist as well. I really hope you learned a lot, you get me, because it's important that we stay happy. My dear, maybe we have come to do this thing forever. Maybe we are praying that we don't divorce. Maybe we are praying that we don't separate in our marriage. We are praying the same. I'm praying it, so I hope you're praying that too. You get me here? So we are praying all these things, and how about we equip ourselves with what we need to stay strong and stay happy. And also, if you have any other point, you didn't mention this is so important to this, talk to us in the comment section, my darling. I really want to know what you have to say. If you want to even contact me, you can't say that. Talk to me as well in the comment section, my darling. You mean so much to me, and I love you so much. You get me? Subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click the notification bell. I also drop the sweetest vlogs ever live in my home with my baby and my husband and my what we're doing, how we're living our lives. Yeah, I put the vlogs about that too. Yeah, I'll put a link to, or just go to my channel. Yeah, check there. You see dope vlogs. Watch it. And okay, let me give you one tea. Just go down and watch any vlog you want to see. But I'll give you the tea finally. The vlog where I did something he wasn't going to like, and I knew he wasn't going to like it, but I did it anyway because I wanted to do it. Yeah, I'll put a link to that particular vlog down below. Go and click it and watch it there. I love you with all my heart. You mean so much to me. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye, darling.